Alright, it's time that I stop stalling. I have been hoarding materials for the crafting recipes that span to levels 71 to 80, but when Cosmic Exploration came out, I had gained too many levels to need to have to do the recipes. So I spent time doing weekly custom deliveries until I had gotten the final achievements for both the people that I have unlocked. So now my levels are all really high, and I decided to ignore the recipes for now and focus on something that made me want to do the whole level up everything to max, which is beast tribes. Hello, I'm Itty Bitty Tivy, and I'm trying to get to max level in every combat, crafting, and gathering job in Final Fantasy XIV. This isn't difficult to do, but it does take a very long time. I've got one thing going for me here, and it's that I already completed the Pixie Beast tribe when it first came out in Shadowbringers, so I only need to worry about the other two. After a quick Google search, the other two tribes are the Dwarves, which level your crafting classes, and the Qatari, which level your gathering classes. Now before we get to the daily grind for these guys, we gotta unlock them. And to do that, we gotta go to Kalusia and continue a certain couple quest chains. Now I did the first back in Shadowbringer so I can unlock flying, which means I'm picking up wherever I left off. Also as a side note, I did all of this while streaming on Twitch, so if you want to come hang out and have a chat, you can find the link in the description. To start, I spoke with the dwarf Ronit, and we went on a roller coaster of emotions. All about how he was a shy dwarf and couldn't even give a polite lolly ho, and we worked through their shyness issues until they became a dwarf respected all throughout Tamra. We even helped facilitate a trade contract between the dwarfs of Tamra and the people of Wright to the south. In exchange for fertilizer rocks, the people of Wright would trade booze making ingredients, because every dwarf needs a stiff drink to make precision-based components. We then traveled to the Raktika Greatwood, where we speak with the bounty tribe called V. There, a pair of twins are having disharmony in their house. One wants to leave the woods to search for those that have already left, while the other wants to stay and uphold tradition. So once again, we play therapists and help those sisters come to terms with each other's dreams. And because we are the warrior of darkness and we already fulfilled the prophecies that the tribe upholds, there's really no problem with changes happening, so even the V's that left long ago are welcome to return with no consequences. All thanks to the great subplot of Ronka, the subplot that I lost the footage of. Okay, all the groundwork is complete. All that's left is unlock the reason to log in for the next month or so. We talked to the concerned mother of Valen in the Raktika Greatwood, who has us go look for her son and help check up on him. There, we see Quinfort off on his rocker again, spouting nonsense about a great serpent. Well, because of that, we stop a couple of beastmen from being hunted by some V's. The beastmen explained that they saw us take down the Light Warden in the Katana Ravel, and so they set out to search for their old home, guided by a cowboy hat wearing great serpent. We helped them find the spot, and they set up camp with the purpose of exploring their old home to unearth their old history. The early reputation quest has us collecting ingredients to make Qatari dishes or collecting miscellaneous objects to be repurposed into other tools. That's one tribe unlocked. Time for the other. We speak with Ronit, and we learn that the Sin Eaters are still out there attacking merchants and caravans, causing supply line issues for places like Tamra and Wright. So Ronit, in his wisdom, decides the best thing to do is to make a tank to protect people and help transport the goods. Since Ronit also wants to sell these to places like the Crystarium, he decides that the best place to set up shop would be somewhere central like Lakeland, and so he secures a place to set up a tank building workshop. The early reputation quests mostly involve crafting tank parts or crafting more universal things like barrel parts to store fuel and booze. So with that done, I have unlocked the other two Shadowbringer beast tribes. They started off at level 3 being friendly, and after a few days I was ready to promote to level 4, being trusted. And with that comes a new story quest for both. For the Qatari, during their investigation of history, they came upon a swarm of fiends. We are asked to procure the materials needed to make wards of protection. After the wards are made, the beastmen find some stone tablets that show a picture of history. There are two ideas of what might this tablet mean, and we actually get to make the final decision and influence how history will be taught moving forward. As for the dwarfs, a roadblock appears in the form of heaviness in the tanks, meaning that they won't be able to be used as intended. While working on a solution, a new dwarf arrives claiming to be the ancestor of a great dwarf, and this upsets Ronit because they are the ancestor of that great dwarf. Rather than squabble, the new dwarf lends their aid and creates a place to make booze. This makes every dwarf happy and has the added benefit of also being a place to create a new type of fuel for the tank. So we will have to see if that weight problem gets resolved later. And that's as far as I've gotten. I will make a follow-up video next month about how everything worked out with the beast tribes. Currently my levels look like this, and I'm still trucking away at other things. If you make it to the end of the video, please leave a like. You can subscribe and comment if you want after that. I'd be happy to see that happen too. But that's it from me. I'll see you next time.